and moving away, but growing, including how the trees will be nurtured to maturity. And I want to promise Kenyans that under my watch and guard, there will be tangible and visible results in this area. Again, we have KEFRI, KEFRI is involved with a lot of research into making sure that even as we embark on tree planting and tree growing, we will be doing species matching, so that we don't do haphazard kind of tree growing across the country, making sure that different ecological zones are matched with tree species that can actually thrive in the particular areas. Honorable Gikaria, yes, climate change is real. I have said that. And this is a matter that we'll need to look into. Your question is closely linked with that of Honorable Bayer, to make sure that as we run to embrace climate action, we must match it with the need to take care of the livelihood needs of our communities and our people, and particularly with the question of rising lakes and drought and all these other adverse effects. So yes, it is something that I will take up to look into it, to make sure that we have a comprehensive plan, so that we don't focus so much on achieving a reduction in our greenhouse gas emissions while Kenyans are suffering in the process of the approaches we are using. Nairobi is a global city, being I think in the whole of the global south, it is only in Nairobi where we are hosting a UN agency, and it's none other than the UNEP, which is a very key agency in the issues that we are discussing, or those that are under my docket. The UN Habitat, again, is domiciled right here. The United Nations office in Nairobi. This presents a huge opportunity when we are speaking about the need to meet our obligations under the Paris Agreement. I will be, once confirmed, taking proactive steps towards establishing a working modality with these very strategic UN agencies within our reach, in order to realize our vision and ambitions around climate action and environmental protection. Honorable Mule, yes, COP 26, and we are in the run-up to the COP 27, which will be held in Egypt in the next few weeks, a week or so. And you have raised the question about, how we will make sure that the land use plans that are being, actualized, or, the practice around large-scale land buyers. This is an issue which will require an interministerial approach. The Ministry of Lands has a big chunk of a responsibility to play with regards to land use planning. And I know within the cabinet we have thematic committees, and this is an issue of grave concern that I will be taking up with my colleague in the lands docket, to make sure that we are having sustainable land use plans before any project is actualized. And again, NEMA is under my docket, the docket that I'm interviewing for. And land use planning, the need for very serious environmental impact assessments to be done before any such projects are set up, is an issue that I will be taking up once confirmed for this position. Honorable Emase, the need for close collaboration between the county and national government, that cannot be overemphasized. The fourth schedule of our constitution, in dividing the functions on environment between national and county government, the